Hi everyone, today I want to show you how to make this really cute Cupcakes and Carousels birthday card. It uses the Carousel Birthday Stamp set, which is a really fun circusy stamp set. And I just love the carousel. I also love this little horse, the carousel horse, but the Ferris wheel is really sweet too, and that's what we're going to use for our card. It's got a cute little tent and some flourishes and pretty sentiments. Another thing I love about this suite is the paper. It comes in a 6x6 paper stack, which means you get 48 sheets, which is really awesome, and they're all just beautiful. Love the colors, the Bermuda Bay, so saffron, there's Calypso Coral in there. The papers, I love this paper. Really fun paper pack. Okay, we're going to use that, and also I'm using the Cupcakes and Carousels embellishment kit, which has this really pretty baker's twine with some gold threading and some tassels and bows I've used on many other projects. If you've seen some of my other videos, you might have seen this cute little bow on my little monster Valentine treats, and the really pretty coral ribbon on an avant-garde card too, and the sequins are really pretty embellishments. I've said the word really pretty quite a lot, haven't I? So here's our card. On the inside says, "I love it when your birthday comes around." Perfect for a Ferris wheel. So this is the Cupcakes and Carousels paper, and on this card we're going to use the stripe. Now on the inside of the card I needed to decorate it as well because I used Early Espresso as my base, and I wanted to put some color on the inside so that it's easier to write on. So this is a very vanilla piece cut 4 by 5 1/4 to go on the inside, and I like to decorate the inside a little bit. I usually add a strip of washi tape, but when I was cutting the 6x6 paper I had lots of little tiny scraps, and I thought it would be cute to use one of those little matching scraps right on the inside. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stamp first, because that way if I make a mistake, I can flip the paper over. Okay, so I'm stamped in Early Espresso. I like to keep my cardstock on this grid paper, so it kind of keeps straight lines when I stamp. It helps me line things up. Very nice. So there is the inside of the card and our outside. Now for the carousel, I cut 2 pieces of 3 1/4 by 3 1/2 tall, and we're going to stamp the Ferris wheel twice. There we go. Now the reason why we decided, or I decided, that we were going to cut out or stamp it twice is because we're going to cut out one of the Ferris wheels to use slightly higher than the other to give it a little bit dimension and to give to the illusion that it's a wheel that can turn. Speaking of wheels that can turn, I really wanted it to turn. I have several card designs that I have made that do have a spinning wheel, and I just could not get it to where I liked it on this one because the cupcakes would end up upside down, or these stands would end up upside down, and it was making me crazy. I didn't like it, so I went with a stationary Ferris wheel. I cut out one of the wheels with the layering circles framelit dies. So I found the one that was the right size, and I picked the Ferris wheel that was less centered. It's going to be this one, and I cut it out. There we go. Okay. Now you can use glue dots to attach your cupcakes, or you can use some liquid glue. I have this out on my desk right now, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. But first I want to talk to you about these cupcakes. They're super sweet, and maybe you noticed that there is no cupcake stamp in this set. And so you're thinking, oh, did she have to cut these all out by hand? No, I did not, because Stampin' Up! In all its brilliance has a coordinating die set that can cut these out for you. So you can stamp this entire Ferris wheel again and cut them out with the Up and Away thinlet dies. And what you have here is a basket from the hot air balloon and a cloud that are meant to cut out these cupcakes. You can see that the image is highlighted in the catalog, and highlighted images mean that there's a punch or a thinlet that'll cut these out. So these cut out with the Up and Away thinlet dies. I love the coordination that Stampin' Up! Puts into all their products. Now, I did not stamp another Ferris wheel and cut all those out. I just used the images straight from the Up and Away set because I have it. And it's this cute little cloud and this basket from the hot air balloon right there. And I just stamped 6 of these and 6 of these and cut them out with the thinlets. So that is how I made these little cupcakes. I had a stamp camp last weekend, and I made a whole bunch of extra little cupcakes so that there wouldn't be a line at the big shot. So I have a lot of these already cut out, and we're going to go ahead and attach them. There we go. I took these colors straight from the Designer Series paper stack, and I think they're just beautiful. I'm going to let this aside to dry. Okay, while that's drying, we can go ahead and place our background on its mat. This is also Early Espresso, and this piece here was 3.5 by 3 1/4, and this one is 3.5 by 3 3/4. There we go. And that just goes down on there. And then to make this pop up a little bit and appear to be a rotating Ferris wheel, I put it together using some dimensionals. There we go. Oops, look, I knocked over a cupcake. There. Okay, I just have to line these up. There we go. Okay. Now across the center I've added a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 2 inches. And then I'm going to use some of the baker's twine with some gold in it from the Cupcakes and Carousels embellishment pack. Okay, and to keep this in place, I'm going to use some sticky strip, some tear tape actually, I think it's called now. It used to be called sticky strip, now it's tear tape. I actually like the tear tape better because I don't need scissors. I can just tear a little bit off. And this will hold my baker's twine in place, as well as keep the cardstock down where I want it. Okay, there we go. Very cute. This final panel, I use dimensionals to adhere to the card. Okay, oops, I lost a cupcake. I should have waited for it to dry a little bit longer. There we go. The final thing I did to this card was I added a little bit of gold to the center of the spinning Ferris wheel for just some gold accent, and I thought it would bring out some of the gold in the baker's twine. And I used the gold Winco Stella brush to add that. And it just adds a little bit of shimmer to the center of the Ferris wheel. There you have it. A very simple little card, but super cute, and I hope you like it. I've got a few varieties here, and you can check out these products and other products at my blog, www.bethspapercuts.com. I hope you'll check it out, and they have a shop button and a frequent buyer rewards program as well. So I hope you check out those things and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to see you again. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.